Hey y'all, welcome to Art of the Budget. My name is Nicole. My pronouns are she and her, and I live in the Pacific Northwest on the traditional unceded territory of the Coast Salish Nations. And today I'm doing a budget check-in. This is week 2 of August 2021. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. I use f.i.r.e, which is a Dave Ramsey app. I am not a fan of Dave Ramsey, but this free version of the app works really well for the way I do my budget. If you are returning, you know all about what I use, but thanks so much for coming back and helping me stay on budget. If you haven't already, I'd love it if you would subscribe to my channel, and if you enjoy this video, I would love it if you would like it. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get into these transactions. It has been an overall less spendy couple weeks in August than July was. I do have a couple of eating out things to start out with, so let's scroll down to that. First of all, I got, so there was this tea place that just recently opened, and I was obsessed with it last month. I feel like I went like 4 times or something, but I went to actually their competitors just to try it. That was $7.03 for a bubble tea, and I didn't like it as much. So I'll probably be going, so anyway, I'll probably be going to the original place. But I first went when I go get tea. And I did go later in the week, and I got myself and my friend a tea. So that was $16.21. All right, in groceries, I paid for my eggs. I get eggs from a friend who has a local farm, or at least they have chickens, and that was $7. Normally, I do get eggs twice a month from them, but they were not sure if their chickens would still be laying later in the month. So they only charge us for one, and so you might see another egg transaction later this month if the chickens are still laying. While we're in this department, I got cat treat snack things. They're like these little packets of dry food from like the cat health food store, or like the cat fancy store. Anyway, they're basically like little cat wet foods that don't have any chicken in them, and I give my cats their medicine in them. And I buy a bunch at once. This usually lasts me like a month or 2, and that was $47.68. So it's gonna go in kitties. Anything else that needs to go here? I don't think so. Let's scroll down a little to gas. I got gas for the first time. I was on empty for like several days. I don't really drive that far, so it's not as big of a deal as it sounds, but it was getting like a little ridiculous at a certain point, and I felt like, I don't know, like a high schooler or something. But anyway, I filled up, and I definitely had to like fill every single like nook and cranny of this tank. It was $46.16. Thank you, Past Nicole, for budgeting a little extra this month. Okay, let's scroll down a little more to fun. I actually got these watercolor sets from Amazon. Totally TikTok made me buy them. I bought one for myself and I bought one as a gift. So let's go ahead and put that in to gifts and my thinking funds, as well as my fun category. Put the exclamation point in. I'm going to split this in half, so I think this is going to be 30, I don't know, 33.80. Let's try that. And then 34.02. Okay, weird math. Yeah, I'm just going to split that up. $67.82 for Amazon for these very cute watercolor kits. I don't really necessarily think you should buy things at Amazon if you can buy it elsewhere, but I'll put a link below so you can see the cute set I got. And then, let's see. Oh, also in fun, I bought some brushes. I actually bought them last week, but I had forgotten to put in the transaction. So that was $23.07 for some brushes for my oil painting class, which actually ended today. It was so fun. So worth using my budgeted funds for that. I know it was a little, actually it wasn't completely budgeted for, but it was worth making room in the budget for it. It was such a cool experience. I'm going to scroll up. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm a ceramic artist, not a 2D artist, so it's very much out of my comfort zone. It was really fun to play with a new material. Okay, so in my sharing my income, I renewed my membership to Sister Song, which is a really amazing reproductive justice organization. Actually, the organization that coined the term. Wow, my phone is blowing up. Coined the term reproductive justice. They are in the South. I think they're based in Atlanta, and I just love supporting them as part of my income sharing. And last but not least, I bought this air conditioner that I budgeted for in my important stuff. I budgeted for this in June when we had a heat wave. I really struggled with this because, for several reasons. One, I'm a Floridian. I've lived in the Pacific Northwest for 6 years. For 3 or 4 of those years, I've been freezing the entire time. I've worn wool socks all summer, every summer, and suddenly it's been so hot. That combined with this now yearly wildfire smoke season situation, I just felt first of all, inconvenienced by having to allocate funds to an air conditioner. And second of all, felt like I was adding fuel to the fire because, they're not that great for the environment. But at the end of the day, I just got a small little unit and I put it in the smallest room of my house, and it's going to really function more as just a safety measure, because I just felt worried about my cats. Now, I know cats are really smart. They are probably fine, but for me, it was hard enough to sleep with the heat, but I also would wake up every hour and make sure that the cats were okay. Um, maybe it's just my anxiety getting the best of me, but I just figured this made sense. I did get a small unit and it was $308.49 in total. So I do have a little extra money left in important stuff. We'll just let that sit there. That's me for the week. Let me know down below how your week is going. And if you are up here in the Pacific Northwest or anywhere that's getting hit by wild, unexpected heat this weekend, stay safe, stay cool, and I will see you in the next video.